What is up, everyone? Today we're doing a video basically explaining why I got into aquariums. But first I need to feed these little guys. So basically what a lot of you don't know is I went to prison about 3 years ago, and I got put on house arrest after I got out of prison. And I basically lived in my parents' house, and it was a super small room, and I just felt like I was back in prison. So basically, it got to the point where I was just like, hey, I want to get, something in my room that, can make me feel good again. So I was thinking about reptiles, and then my buddy Dimitri was like, hey, you should get fish. And I was just like, and I kind of thought about it, but as you can see, I went with the fish. So this was my very first tank. And at first it only had angelfish in it. And then I stuck some plecos in there after a while. The catfish came right after. And then I decided that I wanted more fish in here, because at first there was only there's only these two in there at first, and then I wanted more fish, so I decided to get a school fish, which I decided to get rummy nose tetras. Well, all of them got ick within 24 hours, so I freaked out whenever I got home, and basically I called Dimitri. I was like, dude, we gotta get this tank cleaned out, do the typical steps that you take in order to hopefully save your other fish from getting ick. So luckily, we cleaned everything out. We did a humongous water change, and none of them got sick. So I was very, very grateful for that. But that's basically how I got started. Like I said, I was at my parents' house, and just every day, I go to work, I go home. I go to work, I go home. That's my everyday routine. And whenever you go to work and go home and you sit in a super tiny room that makes you feel like you're in prison again, you want something that makes you feel good. And after I got my first fish tank, which was this one here, it felt awesome. Fish are very amusing to watch, and it's awesome to watch them grow as well. That's been one of my favorite parts in fish keeping so far. So the idea behind this tank basically was I had to have a bonsai tree. That was 100%, like I just like, dude, I need a bonsai tree, blah, 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 I don't care what else goes in it. We just have to have a bonsai tree. So we found this one, and I was like, heck yeah, it's good enough. The rest of it was just, we took some other plants and put them in there. I can't remember what exactly it was, but it was like the grass type of plant, and they ate it all. So it's gone now. And as you can see, they're kind of eating whatever plant they want. So these guys have been super easy to keep. They've pretty much doubled in size. And I bought the other two after, probably like 2 or 3 months after the rummy nose were gone, and they're already almost the same size. Shadow, which is the one in the back, he's a little stunted, so he's not as big, but he is growing. So yeah, I wanted to do a Grommy tank as well, and the aquarium shop that I always go to, they barely ever can keep Grommies in, because as all of us know, it's a very popular fish. So whenever they had them, I just decided to pick them up, and I was like, well, I don't have anywhere to put them. I'll just put them with the angelfish. And I bought 2 of them. One was a powder blue, and then the other one was this one. I can't remember the exact name for it. But the powder blue one, it didn't make it. This guy has got along with them super great. They fought at first, but now they just kick it. So I'm going to keep him in there. I might do a Grommy tank soon, or I'm going to do saltwater with a 20-gallon that I have that's extra. So we'll see what happens, but I just kind of wanted to tell you guys exactly how I got into this. And aquariums have made me feel better whenever I was at my parents' house. Now, of course, I'm in a new home, and I have all of my fish, but We still have one tank to set up. Like I said, it's a 20 gallon. I don't know whether I want to do salt water, if I want to do a Grommy tank, or if I want to do Rasboras, or just, you know, some small community tank. Like, I just can't decide yet. So if you guys do have any, you know, opinions or stuff like that, just drop them in the comment section, and I'll definitely look at them and reply. So that was it for today. I just wanted to do that quick video. So thank you guys.